Dear viewer, first of all, thanks for watching this video. Today we have a list from gadgets that we are waiting for in 2020. In this list you gonna see the new Apple iPhone, the new Galaxy, and lots of other gadgets we want to get our hands on. We start our list with the Motorola Razr. This new folding phone from Motorola is the first of its kind, that is a remodel from an old version of Motorola. This is a 6.2-inch OLED display. On the outside there is a smaller display, with 2.7-inch GOLED panel. When you fold this down it's half its original size. This is almost exactly as the old version. The folding mechanics look real sturdy and it feels premium. When it closes it feels real authentic and possible to stop the call. The hinge is different from the other folding phones we see till now, and as we said before, it feels really good. The only problem is that the display is kind of inserting in the chin of the phone, as you can see in this video. We hope this will be fixed before launching. Next, the Galaxy line from Samsung. Samsung has announced that Galaxy Unpacked will take place on February 11th. The company hasn't officially confirmed what will be announced, but we suspect it will be the S20 series and the Galaxy Z Flip, its new folding phone. The location is confirmed to take place in San Francisco and will start at 11 a.m. PST, 7 p.m. GMT. In terms of prices, the Galaxy S10 started at £799 and the Galaxy S10 Plus started at £899, with a smaller and cheaper device appearing in the form of the Galaxy S10e, available from £669. These are the follow-ups from the S10 series of the Galaxy phones. The Samsung Galaxy S20 is likely to make few design changes, and rumors suggest that the design will look much the same as the previous generation, with a glass front and back and metal core. That core on the S20 Ultra is said to be stainless steel, with Samsung taking a leaf out of Apple's book. Renders and photo leaks suggest that the camera module on the rear of the phone is going to get bigger, rather than being minimalist, for a bolder look. The Galaxy S20 will come in grey, blue, and pink. The Galaxy S20 Plus will come in black, grey and blue. The S20 Ultra will come in black and grey colors. Many rumors point towards a smaller punch-hole front camera that is centralized like the Note 10 series, offering a more streamlined look, and this is expected across all the different S20 models. It also looks like the 3.5mm headphone socket will be removed on some of the phones, if not all. We're also going to see the under-display ultrasonic fingerprint scanner returning, for unlocking the phone. In the following video we see a trailer concept of the new Galaxy phone made by Techie Paradise. 3 sizes have been reported for the 2020 devices and it is claimed all will offer dual curved edge designs, although the S20 Ultra might be flatter with 2.5D glass, according to one report. The sizes have been reported as 6.2, 6.7, and 6.9 inches respectively for these devices, all with a 20:9 aspect with a Quad HD and resolution. It's also said that Samsung will be putting a 120Hz display into these devices, although the fastest refresh rate may not work at all screen resolutions. Leaks point to being able to select the resolution, and if you want 120Hz, you'll have to drop to Full HD+. With the competition really heating up in the smartphone camera department, Samsung appears to be making big changes for the Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus. There has been talk of the inclusion of an 108-megapixel sensor, along with support for 8K video recording, and this is coming to the S20 Ultra. It has also been claimed Samsung is working on a periscope-like camera which allows 10x optical zoom and 100x digital zoom, again destined for the S20 Ultra, although there's some debate over this figure, and it might actually be 5x optical, although it seems Samsung is going to be writing 100x on the back of the phone. It's said that the hybrid zoom figure is being given as 30x. The real-life photo leak suggests the S20 Plus doesn't have periscope zoom, so that's probably for the Ultra only. It's also been said that the S20 and the S20 Plus are going to use a new 1.8mm 12-megapixel sensor, rather than that 108-megapixel sensor. Why the different approach? we don't know. There should be a 64 megapixel telephoto, the zoom is unknown, and a 12 megapixel wide-angle camera on all the phones. The S20 Plus and S20 Ultra are going to get a time-of-flight sensor too, presumably to support portrait modes. It's likely the Samsung Galaxy S20 devices will run on either the latest Exynos chipset, the Exynos 990, or the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, depending on the region. We expect a healthy dose of RAM, which could be as much as 12 GB across all devices, although we'd previously heard that the S20 would start at 6 GB RAM. Rumors suggest that the S20 Ultra will get a 16 GB option. Rumors have suggested Samsung is working on a 3D facial recognition feature like Apple's Face ID, and having shown the Face ID logo on stage at CES 2020, we're expecting basically the same functionality. We also expect to see a battery that supports both wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, and it's said that the S20 will get a 4000 mAh battery, the S20 Plus gets 4500 mAh while the S20 Ultra is reported to have a 5000 mAh battery. There will be a 25W charger to fast charge the phones. As to 5G, we're expecting 5G versions of all devices. Apple confirms that there will be an update for the iPhone SE. The name is not yet released and we are speculating off the following names: iPhone Air, iPhone SE 2, iPhone Mini, iPhone 9. This last one is possible because Apple doesn't have a phone yet with this number, maybe they skipped it on purpose? What do you think? Tell us in the comments below. The premium phones from Apple are probably released in September. Also is confirmed that Apple gonna use a new form factor, that looks the closest to the Apple iPhone 4. We are happy that Apple is gonna use a new form factor because the last 3 years Apple uses the same form factor on the iPhone 10, iPhone 11, and all the other models in this family. What do you think? Is this the look you are waiting for? Tell us in the comments below. Windows 10. Windows 10 will get an update for the new foldable tablets. For die-hard gadget lovers, Microsoft's Surface event this week was something of a dream come true. The company resurrected its legendary dual-screen courier concept as the Surface Neo, then it surprised the world by announcing a dual-screen Android phone. The company finally embraced the USB-C port on its new Surface Pro X, Surface Pro 7, and Surface Laptop 3, and it's even making them slightly upgradable too. We keep our eyes out and tell you more in next videos. PlayStation 5 vs Xbox Series X. Then, of course, the battle of the consoles with the new upcoming PlayStation 5 vs Xbox Series X. News is still dripping in, but we can't wait playing on one or both of these powerhouses. After first discussing it earlier in the year, Sony officially announced the PlayStation 5 and confirmed more of the next-gen console's specs. With those details confirmed, we can begin diving into the differences and similarities between the next-gen Xbox Series X and PlayStation. Granted, we still don't have enough quite yet to give a straight comparison between the Xbox Series X and PS5, but we can at least start with what Microsoft and Sony have already given us. We'll continue to update this as the companies reveal more about their next-gen systems as their late 2020 release dates approach. Both consoles are currently scheduled to release within the same window, the holiday season in 2020. Much like the Xbox One and PS4 before them, Series X and PS5 will be going head-to-head during the biggest shopping window within the same year. If you're planning on buying both, you may want to begin saving now. Specifications. There's a lot about the exact specifications of each console that we don't know yet, like how much each one is going to cost. We do have enough to at least begin comparing Series X and the PS5 though, and as you'll see below, Both consoles share several similarities. Both support ray tracing, for instance, which will allow them to better simulate light in games. Here are some of the specs we know so far. Google Stadia. It's been very quiet for a while about Google Stadia. We haven't heard much about Google Stadia, but we still believe it has potential. We keep our eyes out for any news for 2020 about Google Stadia. We hope you are such as excited as us for 2020, and hope to see you in our next videos. If you like what we are doing, please give us a support with thumbs up, and a like. And feel free to subscribe.